Hello, my name is David Wallerman, and in this video I want to share with you a project that is finally ready to show you. Back up months ago, probably about 6 months ago, I was in a room and just practicing my own instrument, and I didn't have any backing tracks with me, and I didn't have the software to create backing tracks. I was somewhere else, I can't remember where, maybe a hotel room or something like that. And I thought to myself, wouldn't it be great to be able to access a tool, all-in-one tool online where I can just create very simple backing tracks and just improvise and explore new concepts. That's what started the idea. So I reached out to my very good friends, grew up with these guys back in France, and we started guitar together, and they're really good at web development. So I shared with them the idea. They thought it was an idea worth pursuing, and this is what we have. Wise Guitar. All right, so I'm going to show you how it works, and I'm going to give you an opportunity to play with it for free, because right now we're looking for feedback and for reports as to this works, this doesn't work, and all that good stuff. So let me show you. Here is the app. Apologies for the bad quality camera here. I'm using my iPhone, and the lighting is not great. But this is what we have. Wise Guitar is the name for now. And as soon as you reach the website, I was going to say log in. No, there's no login necessary here. You're greeted with this page. So we have a big fretboard here and 4 chord spaces on the top. Now, you're not limited to 4. You can add new spaces if you'd like to, but for now we'll work with 4 chords. And on this first chord, which is selected right now, I'm going to enter notes on the fretboard. And this is where there's a philosophy behind this app. This app is not a theory-based app. That is why we purposely are not giving you options as far as which chords to use right now. If you tell us that you want this, well, we might add it. But this is the idea behind it. You've got the big fretboard and you just start entering notes. And you hear the note in real time. And if you enter a new note, don't really like it, click on it again, and just build your chord like that. And we made sure that you can enter voicings that are impossible to play on the instrument. See, we got 2 notes on the same string. You can do that if you want. That's okay, because right now we're really focusing on the ear development and the connection with the fretboard. But we'll start with a simple chord. Maybe we'll do a A minor 7 here. Switch to the next one. Maybe we can enter a D sus. On that the third chord, maybe this kind of chord here, which is C major 7, but you don't need to know that. You just use your ears. And then on the 4th one, maybe we'll go back to that D sus. All right, so that's the first thing. You can select any of these chords and you'll hear the changes. Now, if you like one of these, if I like that chord, for example, and I'm not sure what to play on this, I can hit the loop button right here, which will make sure that this loops over and over, and you can start exploring your fretboard by playing a note and asking yourself, do I like this? Yes. All right, now I'm going to look. I'm playing the 2nd string 10th fret. That is a random note. If I had another one that I don't like, okay, I can make that connection that note, which is the 2nd fret 9th fret, doesn't really work with that chord. So things happen without you realizing when you do this kind of exercise. And then soon enough, you'll have a few notes that you can start developing into a theme. And so forth. So that's the first use of this app. But here's where it becomes really interesting. If you have a progression of different chords that you entered, you can click this play button right here, and what happens? Magic. You've got a backing track with a bass, drum loop, and those chords that you entered. You start improvising over this. Just kind of searching around different things. You can adjust the tempo if you want. See that tempo bar here? You can increase that, you can decrease, you can set your own tempo if you want. If you don't like the drum loop, that's okay, because we also gave you a metronome option. Now that metronome sometimes is not easy to hear depending on where you're playing, like on your laptop. So there's an option here. There's a gear icon on the top right. If you click on this, you got different options. The first one is the fretboard orientation. Right now it's a standard right-handed, but if you don't like this, you can do it left-handed. If you're left-handed, I highly suggest that you learn this way of reading. It's going to serve you well later on. You can show the tabs of those chords if you want also. And here, I told you about the metronome that is hard to hear sometimes on laptops because of the bass response of the laptop. So you click this, easier to hear, right? Okay, another option, very useful here. I'm going to stop this. A very useful option is to increase the number of bars that each chord is going to play over. So right now we're just giving you two options. By default, you've got 1 bar per chord, but you can switch this to 2 bars per chord, and you can also adjust the volume of the chord and the metronome. We'll keep this like it is right now. So now I've got this set so that each chord is going to play twice, or 2 bars, and then loop over and over. And we'll switch back to the actual drums. You just explore. Okay, not the most musical thing here, I know, but that is the app. This is free to use, and we would love for you to use it because, you know what? Let me talk to you here. Because that iPhone lighting is horrible. I'd love for you to try this app. This is optimized for computers right now. If you try it on a mobile device, it's not going to work really well. So we recommend that you don't do that. But right now, it's working for Google Chrome, Firefox, and Safari. Check it out. The link is below. You don't have to register, nothing. Just go there and try it for yourself. And underneath, this is where your feedback is really important because we want to make this a little better. Underneath, you can add comments. What we're looking for is, what do you think of the app? What should be added? What should be removed? What doesn't work? What does work? And when you leave a comment, make sure that you tell us what you're using, what internet browser you're using. Right now, again, we're highly suggesting that you use Google Chrome, Firefox, or Safari on a computer, not a mobile. It's not optimized for that. And you can click the little box there that you'll see to receive updates. What does that mean? It does not mean that you're going to get tons of emails. It only means that when a new version comes out, we'll let you know. This is free to use. Would love your feedback. I hope you enjoy this. It's been a long road. There's still a lot to do, but at least you can use it now. So use it. Thanks for watching this. I will see you very soon on this channel. Practice well.